Right, hi everyone. Okay, so welcome to my new video. Right, okay, so in this video I'll be very short. We'll be looking at just a few things. Firstly, we're looking at liquidity, engineering liquidity, inducement, and how to map your POIs, your point of interest. Right, so those are the few things that we'll be looking at in this video. Okay, so if you are new into this channel, just welcome, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and just leave your comment below. Right, so this is a way of showing support into this channel. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you for tuning by. Okay, so as I've said, that we'll be looking at engineering liquidity, inducement, and POIs. Firstly, let me probably just pass few on this. Right, the terms, at times these terms, they may sound a bit big and all that, but it's what important is understanding the chart. That's what is important, right? You understand the chart, right? You understand what the price is doing. So it's not really about all these terms, all these big terms, engineering liquidity and all that, right? But it's understanding what the price does, right? Because this is practical, it's not just theory. Okay, so let's start with this. Okay, so what we see here is we see the price is what is bullish. The overall movement of the price is bullish, right? So we have this small pullback, second pullback, then the price dropped all the way, then it pushed again, right? Now, if you look at it here, right? So when the price came back, it just came back firstly with this pullback, right? So this is our inducement and this is our liquidity. And I've said that these terms, they are not much important, right? They are not much, I mean, the terms, but what is important is understanding the chart, right? So we know that most of the time, these, as I've said on the previous videos, that it's not all the time, but most of the time, this is what the price does, right? So the price, it will pass the first pullback, then on the second pullback, the price will just come just below it, right? So this is engineering liquidity, right? Now, what most people, they don't understand is, firstly, this is this here. This is one move. This is one leg, right? So this is all one leg. Then this another leg. This is one leg again. This another leg. This, you see. So what most people, they do is, okay, but this one you can go on the previous, especially the previous video. I think the last one that I posted where I was looking at internal structure and external structure. It's very important to understand those. I don't think, you can probably master most of the things without understanding internal structure and external structure, right? It's very, very, very much important. Right. So what's happening here is internal structure is, they're both bullish, right? Then internal structure will be bearish now. So what most people, they tend to think is, the moment the internal structure is bearish, they think the overall trend is what is bearish. No, it's not. That's why it's important to look at the overall picture first before you come and look at internal structure also, right? So all these people that were buying here, right? That's why most people, as I've said, that in most times the price will take them out and the price will go to that direction. You see, so the price will come and take them out here and go to that direction. And all this that we're selling here, if you are selling understanding that the price is just a pullback, so you're just trading internal structure, you'll be aware that, okay, you're not asking too much. You probably are not taking it all the way here. Why? Because the price, this is just internal structure, right? This is just internal structure. So it doesn't mean that the price is changing. No. Yes, internal structure is what is bearish. Internal structure, but external structure is what is bullish, right? But yes, as I've said on this one, that I'm on liquidity inducement and POIs, point of interest, right? So your point of interest, most of the time, it has to be just below this point, right? Just this point, because that's where the price will gain much strength and push upside, right? Again, after the block of structure, what we expect, we spoke about this on the previous first video and the last video. I think I have 4 videos on the channel, right? So I spoke about that. We change again, we are, you see, internal structure is what is bearish, but external structure, remember, is what is still bullish, right? So the price, you see now what happened is the price just below this point, but the price it seemed like it was going up. So if you had a point of interest here and you took probably a buy here, you were not wrong, right? So that's why when you trade, you put stop loss, because the price, it may not always gives you what you want. Like for example, this one, it turned just below this point, but we had another POI here, right? We had another POI here. The price could have done this and came downside and push, you see, but you look at the reaction on the POI. This one, the price did react, right? Just below this adjustment, price did react, but the price, it continued coming downside until this here, just below this point. And the price, it went upside. You see now, as I've been explaining here, I didn't touch any terms. I didn't touch whether because I don't want us to be lost in terms, liquidity and all that. As much as, yes, it's very much important to understand the terms, but what is important mostly is to understand what is happening in the chart, right? Again, right, so again here, this is what, this is one leg, right? So this is how external structure looks. This is how external structure looks, but we know that we don't trade external structure. External structure, it gives us a direction of the price, right? Then internally, this is it here, right? So even here, if you look at here, I just have what, one leg, right? But in reality, is the price is going to be doing this until the price internally, it change direction, then come downside, right? So just above here, right? So that's what I said, that most people probably, if you have been around for some time, you know that most of the time the price, it will take you out and go to your direction, right? But when you understand this, you know exactly where to catch the price, exactly where to catch the price, right? Because you find that probably the price, like, okay, maybe the price, it was overall, it was bullish, now it has changed. You see, now you're seeing this, you have entered probably somewhere here, then the price just goes all the way, takes all out, all this portion that you have taken, then the price continued again, right? Now, it doesn't mean that the price will always have this big pullback, right, where it comes and take out the liquidity. It doesn't mean that. Sometimes the price will just continue this way and go. But when the price does this, you take advantage of it, rather than, because this actually, most people, this, it kind of, yeah, it's their worst nightmare, right? All these people, right? Because the person is entered already, the price, they're bullish, then the next thing, the price is this big pullback. Now they're thinking, I know what, the price is changing, you see. Then the price drops again. Now they think, okay, but which one? Because I entered here, I was coming downside. The price came to take me out or tap on my break even. Then the price just moved downside. Check this, whether like you have this point here, liquidity inducement. Then you know that, okay, highly the price is going to come and take out this and move downside. The same thing here, but here we only had what, one pullback, right? If you look at here, we had most two. So this is both inducement and liquidity at the same place, because we only had one pullback, right? Now it could have been possible for the price to do this, react and go and come to this point here and come downside. The price is still what, is still bearish. Okay, so now let's hop into the chart, right, and have a look at this. All right, so this is the first one that we'll be looking at. Now look at this here. Right, so if you look at this here, as I've said that this is all one move. If you're looking at it externally, all this is just one move. You see, so this was very important to understand. Like this one, I don't know how to drill it in, but as I've said that the two videos that are long, if you'll watch them for some time, that's the other thing that some of the things you need to stick to them for some time until you understand them, right? So this is all just one leg, right? Then we have these small pullbacks here. You see, now if you look at the price, it took out this point here, then it went all the way on this one, then this way we had our sales. This one didn't really, okay, it did take this one, but this one didn't really take it out. All right, so if you probably had a sell here, the price is just going to come and probably take you out or take you out on break even and go to a direction. I'm sure you've seen a lot of that. I'm sure you've seen a lot of it. Personally, I've been around, so I've seen that, right? You'll enter here, the price just going to come and take you out nicely, go to this POI, you see just above this point here, right? And just go to a direction. Also, if you look at here, right, so just above this point here, the price just went just above it nicely, then it will move to a direction. Right, so that's why I always say that there's a very big difference between an analyst and a trader. If you're a trader, you need to understand these things. If you're an analyst, you can just point a direction from here to here. The price will get you a direction, yes, but did you get entries? Right. So if you're a trader, you need to understand these things, understand them. Right. Okay, let's go to the next one. I'll just be very quick on this, right? The second one is going to be this one here. This one, I'm currently actually looking for a sell, right? All right, let's go to probably 15 minutes time frame or 30. Right. Then we can use this one. Again, okay, so this is mostly, I think I said it on the first slide that it's mostly when the price is heading to a big POI. You see, when the price is going to be POI of this kind, so the price keep on doing this. Find that there's a POI there. So you don't need to be trying to be selling here. If you sell here, understand that these are just pullbacks. So you're not selling coming downside. You're not selling coming downside. Why? We are waiting for the price to get there. The price will just be doing this until you see now all these people that were saying the price is coming downside, they were right, but it came downside from there. You see, so that what was happening also. It seems like it's happening here rather. So this is one leg. This is one leg, all this here. Right. This is what personally I'm expecting, right? But you find that actually I nearly sold here, but I was like, nope, let me just wait. Right. So if you look at the price, it came just below this point. It came here. You see. So if you had a buy here, the price just took you out and went to a direction. If you had a buy here, the price just took you out and went to a direction, right? And at that time, the people that are selling here coming downside, you see they are right. They are selling, they're coming downside. Okay, just excuse the noise. So they are right, they are selling, they are coming downside, but the price is not here that the price is going to be moving downside. You see, so all these that bought here, they were buying, saying, okay, we're still going. Yes, price just came to take them out and go. Right. As I've said that this, if you have been around, I'm sure you've seen a lot of it. Like you've seen a lot of it. Okay, let's have a look at another one. Right, so another one is this one. Okay, so this one, personally, I was waiting for the price all the way here. You see, so this is my POI, right? So firstly, we have this supply area, then we have this here, which is this liquidity that I wanted to be taken out. So I was waiting for the price to go all the way here and to come downside. Now we see that the price, it doesn't always do what we expect, right? So that's why every time when we trade, even you have your stop loss and all that, right? Even though the price did take out some of these, right? If you look at it here, price just came above this point, you see, just came above this point, then it came nicely here, this 1 hour. So if you go to 15 minutes, you'll see a very nice area here, you see. So it just came and took out these here nicely, then tap and come downside, right? As I've said that if you've been around, I'm sure you've seen a lot of these. Here I'll probably wait. Yeah, I think I would probably wait somewhere here, right? So the price to take out all of these. So this will be my point of interest. I think there's one that I took an entry that I took here, but it was on 15 minutes, right? Yes. So the price just above this point. So this was, but the POI that I was really looking at was this one, but the price just came just above this point, took out this, then the price came downside. Probably is there another one that you can have a look at, but this is just to show in the chart that the price keeps on doing the same thing all over again, right? So the price just keeps on doing the same thing all over again. So you just, yeah, you just stick to what you are doing. Yes, the price may not always respect what you are doing, but you just stick to what you are doing, right? Also, if you look at this here, which one is this? Let's see. Right, let's go to 1 hour. 15. I had an entry somewhere here. Okay, so if you look at this one here, there's this one, right? Right, so there's this one here. If you look at again the price, the price did just came up just above this point here, right? This was actually a nice one also, but the price just came above this point, then this was supposed to be your entry, right? So if you can just take this video, look at your chart, because some of these things I've said, you need to just practice them for some time, right? Just stick to them for some time, right? Okay, so we've come to the end of our video. So if you are new into this channel, as I've said, please just like, subscribe, and just leave your comment below, probably on what you have learned. If there's anything that you'd like me to share, and I'll leave all the link below, the link of the course, free Telegram group, and the free what's that, Instagram. Yes, let's meet once again when we meet, probably next week, Thursday.